So what do you do with your leads that you got maybe from PropStream? How do you download it? How do you skip trace it? How do you organize it? How do you put it into a software in order to cold call it? How do you organize that list after you pull it from whatever lead generating software website that you're using? I've been getting a lot of questions from you all, and I just want to make a full video just answering that question. And so if you all have any questions around wholesaling real estate, flipping real estate in general, please let me know down below. I make full dedicated video answering that question. Be sure to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. So leads are potential prospects in your real estate business. So these are sellers that are usually motivated to sell their property. So for example, a software like PropStream, you can pull motivated sellers, people that hit different stress or distress points. For example, if it's a tired landlord, like they own a property for many years and it needs repairs, you can pull those type of lists from PropStream. If it pre-foreclosure and they need to sell the property in order not to go into foreclosure, you can pull that list from a software like PropStream. If you all are interested in PropStream, you can check my link down below and get a 7 free day trial. So I'm just going to share my screen with you all, share you all from start to finish how to download that list into a file that you can either mail out or upload to a phone calling service or a skip tracing service in order to skip trace it, get the numbers back, and then put that into a phone call service. All right, so I pulled up PropStream right here, Denver, Colorado. These are the different properties that show up, 280,000 properties. And you can just filter down on PropStream the different lists you want, like have vacant properties, pre-foreclosures, auctions, high equity, free and clear properties, divorce, sellers that are going through divorce, tax delinquents, for flippers, failed listings, senior owner, vacant land, tired landlords, zombie properties, are pre-foreclosures and vacant properties. It's a double whammy. It's 2 points of distress where the seller is distressed because their property is in pre-foreclosure, and on top of that is vacant. So they're not making any money from it. So that's essentially how you would pull a list. You can use a quick list choice, or you can go down these, criteria, these filters to filter it down. I have a ton of videos about PropStream, how to pull a list. So please be sure to look at those. So I'm just going to go to a list that I already made, and I'm going to show you how to download it and how it looks, and then how I use Google Sheets to organize that list. Now on YouTube, I can't share private information, so probably just gonna blur out most of everything except maybe the first name or something. All right, so now you're going to go to My Properties, because that's where once you download a list, so for example, you'll click here and then you'll add to list or something like that. You can only do that, and then it'll add to My Properties. So My Properties, I'm going to go here. And this is a list of about 904 properties. And so from there, all I'm going to do is export the list. So how do you export it? I'm just going to click all of these and click export. And then from here, 900 properties are exported. I can download it into a Excel sheet format on my computer. Just go here and download that. All right, so once I download it, I'm going to go to Google Sheets, and what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to be File, Import, and then from here I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to browse, and that's going to take me into my Let Downloads, and this is where I have my list. And then from here, I'm not going to create a new spreadsheet. I'm just going to insert new sheet into here, import data. And then right here, I have all of their information, everything here. So from here, I'm just going to make it bigger. And then what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to delete these 2 columns that were added. So I'm just going to delete them. They're not needed. And so you have your mailing zip code, your mailing state, mailing city, mailing address, and then these are the property information. And the good thing about PropStream is that they already come in a good format that you can easily just upload it to a software to skip trace it, things of that nature. So, but one thing I would do is I would just specify that this is the property address. And so for all of these, I would just put property address right here. I will put property city right here, and then property state, and then property zip, just like that. And then last name, first name, all of that jazz. You don't even have to put owner 1. I would just delete that part right here and just put first name, last name. And that's about it. That's what you would do. And this is in a format, a good format that you can upload it. So for example, I used Yellow Letter HQ. I upload this completely like this on Yellow Letter HQ. On a skip tracing service, I would do that too. Now on PropStream, you can also skip trace it too. So the way I skip trace on PropStream is going back here. I'll click skip tracing. You can get it as low as 10 cents skip trace. So I'll select contacts and we'll go into my contact list over here. It's just a very simple step-by-step guide to skip trace it. I have explained it before on this channel, but there's just a lot of private information. Like I can't show that on YouTube, right? YouTube will flag it, and honestly, I just don't want to do that. All of these potential sellers' information and maybe some of my information. So, you select contacts, you pay, and then you confirm. And then they will download that list, and same thing right here. They're going to have the first name, last name, property information. They may have the mailing address, but most likely they'll just have the property. And then they have columns of their phone number. So they have, column 1, this is their cell phone number and this is their number. And then they'll have cell phone number 2, maybe because there's 2 people that live there in that property. That's a man and a woman, and they have different cell phone numbers. And then from there, you can call them yourself, or you can upload it to a phone calling website like Phone Burner or Batch Dialer, one of these dialers and softwares that you can use in order to upload that list. All right, you all, hope this was informational. It was a very easy step-by-step guide on how to download a list, how to organize it, make it look nice for the different ways that you're going to use it, whether you are cold calling, whether you're doing direct mail or other forms of marketing in order to talk to the sellers and get a property under contract. I do have other videos on it, so if you look up on my channel, maybe skip tracing or PropStream or something like that, you can probably find different tutorials. Also in my course down below, I go way more in detail, so if you're interested in my course, you can check the link down below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out PropStream. You get a 7 free day trial using my link. Like this video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.